Hello everyone, welcome. 26 people waiting today. Guess you guys were excited to come back. I'm excited to be back with you all again. Apologize a little bit in advance. I'm a little under the weather, so I may not be quite as energetic today as most days. But got some tea and we're about to get cozy and do some more building. So hope you all are doing well, having a good Wednesday. Hey Jerome, how's it going, Sherry? Sherry, you're wondering about the bases and locations changing with the updates. Yeah, I've had that happen a lot actually. I could hop in and start showing you some of that here. Let's see. Hey Joe the Wizard, how's it going? Welcome. Thanks, Sherry. Yeah, I think it's just something quick. You know, it's like kind of in my throat a bit from whatever I'm feeling. So hopefully, we'll see. Hey Kiko, how's it going? Welcome. The typical mythical, welcome. Hope y'all are doing well. Laughing Girl, welcome. Greetings from Germany, awesome. Glad to have you here. And Calidron, how's it going? So yeah, Sherry, this space right here was, this changes every update it seems. It's actually kind of interesting. They kind of like blended this one at the flame altar boundary. So, but yeah, like this is never here and the whole area around here always changes. But as you can see, it doesn't look that bad. It's not like, you know, maybe there's a little bit of artifacting right here. Or if I head over in this direction, we've got the flame altar boundary. It's right out here. You can see how there's clearly like a line where the new terrain is kind of generating around it. But it doesn't look that bad, so I wouldn't let that hold you back from trying to build, to worry about the map changing. You know, yeah, you'll get a little bit of funkiness happening outside the flame altar sometimes. But yeah, that doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, the locations change a lot. Yep, definitely. Notice that with Woodguard. Yeah, take some health potion just, yeah, right? Exactly. Don't mind the funkiness. Yeah, it's not too bad. So like, this world right here is the same world I've had since over a year ago when the game first released. So, and you guys, if any of you seen this little this Hobbit build video, it's kind of in a dilapidated state right now because I'm kind of about to take it down. I guess I've moved out of it. But yeah, if you guys have seen this Hobbit video, like this was, I think this video was even posted like over a year ago or something. And I've still used this same world through everything, through all the updates, through all of that stuff for my builds, because the stuff inside the flame altar will stay all the time and all the new content will regenerate outside of it. So yeah, you never have to worry about that. Do I ever go back and update old builds? Sometimes. It kind of depends, you know, if I really like them. Like my Haunted Church, I've done a little bit of stuff to. But like this build and stuff, like as I'm creating the Forest Village, which I like a lot better. So if I create another build that's a similar theme to an old build, I'll often like either just keep the old build up until I need the Flame Altar for something else, or I will just take the Flame Altar and you know, go use it for something else if I like other builds. So like this was back before we had the round doors and windows and everything, so I've got some better ones now. So it's there for now because I don't need the Flame Altar, but you know, eventually. Hey Timber, how's it going? Just use more Flame Altars than needed so you can stop most stuff around. Yeah, exactly. You could also purposely kind of do that by using your flame altar, you know, upgrading it to like level 4, but building in like a level 3 boundary so that if the map ever changes, or just upgrade it to level 3, I should say, build in that boundary, and then if the map changes around it, you can always expand your flame altar to the next level and then just like fix it up a little bit. You know, in my Forest Village here, I'm building in a level 4 flame altar, so I don't really have that capacity, but thankfully the Forest Village, nothing has changed around this area. At least that I can tell, because I started this one like 7 months ago, so it's, yeah, see, it's all still the same, I think. There's not really any difference outside the flame altar boundary. Some of the trees have changed around and the foliage and stuff, but I think the area itself has kind of stayed the same, about the same anyway. Gaming Henry Cow, how's it going? Welcome. Oh, they added snow where you're building. All the snow stops exactly at your property line. Yeah, so sometimes things like that can happen. Sometimes it can. But... Oh, are you getting over a cold too, Timber? Or just cold weather out by you? Adrian, how's it going? Welcome. I have a little question. You need to live in a tree. Your companions can... Oh, can they jump down and die if you live in a treehouse? No, thankfully their pathing is not that bad. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. So yeah, I've never had any issues with pets or NPCs walking out of the base. Here I have like a railing out front, but they can walk like on the chair and then walk right over the railing. But I also open this door up all the time and they can just walk right off, and they never do. My dogs and the cat and stuff, I've seen the cat hanging out over here, but yeah, they never walk off. I actually have never had that problem in the whole time I've built this, and like I've got a lot of villagers that used to kind of be roaming around up here, so yeah, you don't have to worry about it too much. Built a Hobbit village in the same spot. Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome. Adele, how's it going? Welcome. Ah, your son got sick, and then he got you sick. Couple of days. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of that time. Yep. I don't know if anyone in my family is kind of sick. Like, I'm not really, like, sick. I just have something in my throat going on, and I've been a lot more tired than usual. Been sleeping it a little more. But stumbled across your content a few months ago. First time here. Love the content. Just want to stop by and say hi. Well, welcome. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you're enjoying all the content. Yeah, I love the building games and everything related to this, but yeah. Yeah, you're thinking about doing a house in the tree. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the NPCs walking off. It's their pathing will at least go where they can kind of go. The one thing I've noticed, like, they'll just kind of get glitched on stairs. They're not very good at navigating steps. But I've had the farmer walk up and down this thing that I built for him. He never walks off. Like, he's never even gone like that, you know? Even though he wouldn't really die, or... I mean, NPCs can't really die even if you do push him off a cliff. But yeah, I've had him walk up this, and, like... He'll get stuck sometimes, though, like, you know, this little lantern spot that I placed here. He'll get stuck on the lantern, but he won't walk off the edge. And I think that's kind of... Yeah, but he can navigate it. So, I think it's not too bad. Love the beautiful view in games. Yeah. Yeah, they've got water on the roadmap. They do. And I'm really excited for that. They've got the whole water biome planned. And that may turn into one of my favorite biomes. I have no idea what they have planned for that. But, should I show you guys a little thought? Every now and then I go thinking with Enshrouded with building and stuff. But, so back when I started this forest village, I actually did like a little poll or a little survey to see if you guys wanted me to use an existing tree or build a tree from scratch. Like a giant tree from scratch. And it was kind of a 50-50. A lot of you wanted to see an existing tree, and a lot of you wanted to see a tree from scratch. So we're working on the existing tree, but my thought was eventually, and possibly the water biome could be a cool thing to do this in, is that I could build myself like a island in the middle of the water. I have, again, this is just theoretically speaking, like what I might think could be the water biome or something. I have no idea. But it could be cool to do like an island in the middle of the water biome where I have like the outskirts of the island as like a fishing village, and then a big tree that I build from scratch in the middle of the island that kind of like sprawls out and has like a little like village or something just in the tree. And yeah, just do the whole thing from scratch, like a fully from scratch build as just a live stream series for the whole thing. Builds like that, it's hard to kind of segment it into build videos, but yeah, and then this build is kind of just like lots of practice with the style and stuff using an existing tree and modifying it. So I don't know, just some of my thoughts, because I love the forest theme in Enshrouded. It's just such a perfect game for it. Just started playing 3 weeks ago, can't stop, absolutely love the game. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I love it. And they did a lot of patches also since the last time I was live. They fixed a lot of the lighting and visual glitches, at least for me, which is really great. So yeah, I no longer have any weird like artifacting or bloom or anything. Like it's just way better. So yeah, sometimes in their updates they'll have a lot of bugs to work out, but I think they're working out a lot of the essential ones here, which is good. So I'm happy about that. So what I'm thinking for today, I'm not actually sure. I didn't really do any planning prior to the stream here. I've been so busy this week, but I want to try to get on like around once a week or something to stream with you all. What I was thinking for today is possibly doing the path that winds from the blacksmith hut here and kind of ties into the cliff and wraps around to get up to the tavern. I don't know. Something like that. And yeah, it would kind of come up here and then maybe wrap around back. Would it be able to wrap around back, or would it have to kind of go... Yeah, I don't know where I want to tie the door in. I guess we'll have to see. Hey, Still Saber, welcome. You're a huge fan of forcing the build to fit in the natural area with surprises that defy the terrain. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's definitely fun. It's fun to kind of pick an existing spot and modify it, and it's fun to build stuff completely from scratch. I guess like the completely from scratch concept would be like a floating island base, because you can control everything. You know, you make everything in the sky. You're using no existing terrain, which could be fun. Could be a fun build to do at some point. But yeah, it's kind of fun using existing areas. And like this area, you know, this was not terraformed. This is just the way the terrain was over here. And I was like, oh, this is a cool spot to build a tavern. So that's what we're doing over here. And kind of doing some builds, stepping up the hillside here, which is kind of cool. So where do I want the door for this this tavern to be? I'm really debating. I don't think I want it back here. I like the way this hill is right now. I know I could cut back into the hill a bit. But, yeah, I kind of want it to be, like, what if I kind of went up here and had the path going, like, above the little, because eventually I want, like, little creek and waterfall under this tavern here that kind of goes off this cliff and down at the pond down there. So what I was thinking is maybe I could wind the path up and around here, so it would come up the hillside and then come around here and then come right up here, and maybe this is the front door of the tavern. Or kind of just like a balcony, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Or I could obviously do it like right here, where the door comes in on this side. Or maybe even both, you know, I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out. Building around the nature helps you not feel too much on grid. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, you can just kind of freeform a lot of stuff. Definitely. The grid helps me plan a lot with my builds, so I feel like I'm kind of used to working with a grid when it comes to using the blueprints to kind of do a lot of planning. At least first, and then I'll get a little more freeform with the landscaping around it. But question about the channel: did you plan to make some tutorials about decorating your build? Yeah, I do plan to do those at some point. And that's actually a good reminder. I should start working on some of those. I know a lot of you like some of the tips for building in the kitchen and stuff that I did for the mountain cabin or other things, and doing some shorter videos of favorites like that. I do want to do some more of that. Kind of the only things I have is like, you know, decorating streams, and then also like a few videos on things like building the little bridges that I did down there and stuff. But I know I've gotten a lot of requests to just do like a little video about building like a rounded path like this that kind of comes up the route with the tables and things like that. So yeah, I'd love to do some more of that eventually. The builds always take time though, so I can't promise any dates or schedules or stuff like that. You know, I just come on when I'm able to, when the muse is alive and I feel like creating, so I don't get burnt out by forcing myself to do this all the time. But Trying to build a howling peak on the top, opposite the mountain. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a great spot. That's a great spot to do a base. I just left my flame altar up there because it's such a good fast travel point for gliding around. Exactly. It's a really good spot. So yeah, I'm thinking a little path. A little path that kind of goes up to the blacksmith from the carpenter. And then, yeah, something like that. So we've got the bridge here. And I can start working off of this bridge for the path. What I want to do as well, did I actually end up making it? I want to make the, what's it called? The decay tool or whatever. From Alden Crawley. Hey, Melted Jedi, welcome. I want to make that, if I didn't already, because I didn't realize that you could undo, like, the decay tool. I didn't realize that, so I'm really excited to actually try some of this out. Crimson and I were actually messing around with it the other day, and there's some cool stuff that you can do with it. And I think I want to start using it a lot more for the Forest Village. Yeah, I don't know if I made it yet. Let's see. I'll make it again. Yeah, I thought maybe I already did. Yeah. Triple X Clan, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, I thought I did too, but... Well, it's got a little exclamation point thing, so maybe I didn't make it. Yeah, I guess maybe I didn't. I looked at it. I know I did at one point. Anyway, I made it in Crimson's world, and we were messing around with it a bit, and I didn't realize that you can undo the decay tool, just like you can undo the vines. It's like, if I don't like something, I can just undo it completely, which is just really awesome. So, like, the entrance to my little treehouse here, if I want to, like, mess with it a little bit more. All right, let's see. I just kind of want the smaller... How do I do this? Decay tool. All right. I think, there it goes. Okay. So, yeah, like, check that out. Like, this looks so cool in the way that you can kind of mesh the blocks with the natural environment. And some of the blocks, like these blocks, man, they just give such a jagged texture, which is really cool. And I want to do that more. But what's so cool is you can just, like, erase it. Like, look, if I don't want it anymore, I can just revert it back to normal if I don't like it. I didn't realize you could do that with the decay tool. I thought it was like, you know, if you actually mess it up like that, you gotta like redo it. But it's like the vines tool where you can like take it back and stuff. And the vines will even like grow through the decay, which is really cool. I absolutely love that. So I want to use some more of this tool in the Forest Village to kind of give it like an ancient temple feel. Like, look at how much more natural that looks than what we were doing before with kind of the blocks and stuff. I love that. So yeah, I kind of want to go for that feel. I think it'll make like the bottoms of my tree houses kind of blend in a bit with some more like jaggedy wood and stuff. I don't know. Could be cool. Yeah, the new tools are really great, aren't they? Yeah, definitely. The opening of that tree was not already there. Yeah, I made everything here is kind of done from scratch, aside from the fact that the tree was here. So I'm building from an existing tree, but there was no like paths or caves or anything that were already here. But yeah, working on a build tips video and the decay and overgrowth stuff. Parts of your tips, since they're more complicated, added tools to make it so. Yeah, it's awesome. Those tools, I am absolutely loving them. Yeah. Was it rock I had to clear? Oh, you're saying for the entrance and stuff? No, this was all, yeah, this was here. This I kind of built up a little bit. You can see I put some moss on the platform here. I actually haven't done a lot of terraforming yet. I did some terraforming for, like, the little pond down here and the waterfall there, but, like, these are already here, like, these little plateaus of land and stuff. So... yeah, not a lot that I had to do yet. This literally just went right above the Hobbit hole, wrapped around. This was like all the way it was before, so kind of just using the terrain the way it was to have some fun and kind of do it around there. Oh, wubba lubba dub dub. Hey Jab, how's it going? Yeah, this looks sweet though. I absolutely love how that temple stones block just matches the bark there. Super nice. And then you can even, yeah, you could even have a door on here and stuff, and it'll kind of glitch into the decayed texture there, which is really, really nice. I love that. So yeah, I want to use that more, and especially on the pathways as well. So like if we head into first-person building, like check this out. I can take the little path stones and decay them, and it kind of spreads the rock out a little bit, which just makes things look really, really cool. I really like that. So yeah, I want to use this a lot more in the builds. All right. So with that, I think the carpenter area I was mentioning, I wanted to do a pathway through it. So I think we're going to do kind of some stepping stones off of this guy that go maybe up into here. I have to debate where or how I want things to work for this carpenter build here. And I actually have to go get some new blocks because I haven't really flushed out my inventory from building the mountain cabin yet. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I got the build one out a little over a week ago for that. Need to mess with the decay tool. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. The big pumpkin I have by the pond. I've got a build video for that on YouTube as well. Yeah, it's, yeah, I just built it from sand. Sand is the main terrain material for that one. And I thought a little pumpkin in the garden, or not really a little pumpkin, a big pumpkin, but they haven't added water. Nope, it's on their roadmap, but they haven't added it yet. They want to. I just did the ice for the water. Do I plan my builds or just make a layout and then start building from that? It's a good question. A little bit of both. I do plan a lot of them, or like kind of the locations of them prior to just building. I want to learn how to kind of just free up a bit and do a little bit less planning because I tend to overplan things. But yeah, sometimes it helps. And what I've recently discovered is that I can plan like really large builds. What I may do if I build a really big tree from scratch is I'm gonna plan it in Minecraft, and then we're gonna take it over to Enshrouded because Minecraft's all the blocks and stuff, and I can totally just do that. And that's absolutely what I'm gonna do. I can scale it perfectly from like a 2-to-1 ratio because that's the scale of Minecraft to Enshrouded, and then I can basically just build the whole thing, kind of outline a flame altar boundary in Minecraft and stuff. It's kind of cool. And I think I'm going to do that because Minecraft, you can fly, it's got creative mode, it's got everything like that. And I could really quickly whip out like a build plan and then implement something like that in Enshrouded, which could be kind of cool for bigger builds. Alright, let's see if I have any space for... I think I've got space for blocks. I don't want those ones in my inventory. Got so much junk in here. May just start deleting things. A lot of you have been wondering soon if I'm going to start using like a resource world, and I might start doing that as my materials get low, just because it might be really useful for these bigger builds. Right now I've got a lot of stuff, but like this furniture and things, like I'd rather not sort through all of it. I'd rather just go and grab it when I need it. But hey, Harbinger, how's it going? Had the same idea for getting ideas for builds too. Yeah. I'm doing all right. Yeah, Minecraft, I think it could be really cool to kind of plan out some builds. The amount of animals I have is giving you anxiety. Hey, they fixed it in the last patch. They fixed the fact that the animals no longer overpopulate if there's not enough beds. So this is what happened, and it was a bug. But now they don't do that anymore, which is nice. They fixed that actually like 2 days ago. Resource worlds are amazing. Yeah. Hey, Matthew, welcome. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking doing something like that for bigger builds, especially as I plan more of them and stuff like that. Because it's like, I've gone through the playthrough, I farmed a lot of resources. I don't think any of you guys would really, like, find it too... Because I'd still be building it, you know, it's still all built in the game, you know, in survival or anything. It's not like it wouldn't be any harder for you to replicate in your own world or anything if I used a resource world. It's publicly available and stuff, so I don't know, we'll see. But it's definitely a thought. So let's see, I'm thinking a door on here. Maybe something here for the carpenter hut. But then this half is going to be open to be able to walk through. So I just wanted to get those 2 columns down to kind of plan that out a little bit. Minecraft translates to Enshrouded better than trying to translate Minecraft to Valheim. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You love the resource worlds, don't mind farming the resources yourself, but going into the Hollow Halls is not for me, yeah. That's true, you could just get the resources you needed that you otherwise would have gotten in the Hollow Halls. That's true. Yeah. Really good resource map on Nexus. Oh, nice, okay. Okay. I'll have to check some of that out. Using the resource worlds just allows you to make more content faster. Yeah, without the barrier of having to get the stuff all the time. That's true. As right now, I'm still finishing up all the stuff that I've gotten during the playthrough and things, because this was the same world I did the whole playthrough through all the biomes. But eventually, yeah, I think we'll make the shift. We'll get some resources worlds going. I can kind of refresh every now and then, but that'll get us going along a little faster for the planning and stuff. Especially if I built my own tree from scratch, man. There's no way I'm going to get all that bark and all that stuff, man. That would be insane. About to ask how much time goes into gathering materials. Never heard anyone mention resource worlds before. What does that mean? It's basically like there's a few people in like the Enshrouded Discord. Yeah, DeLindsay Gaming is one of them. Yep. Who basically like gave the download files to a resource world, and what that is, it's basically you just download another world. It's nothing like special. It's not a mod or anything like that. But it's got chests that are packed with all the resources. So you could like take the resources out of those chests and then go back to your other world to build with them. And then if you've used up everything in the resource world, you just refresh the file so that all the chests are full again. That's kind of how it works, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's something, and it's nice because those resource worlds, like the chests are packed with stuff, and I think there's also some servers and stuff that you can go into that refresh the resources in them periodically just to go grab resources, which is nice. All right, so I want to do like a little staircase kind of coming down from here. Let's grab this terrain block and maybe destroy right here about, something like that. There we go. I don't know. We'll have to kind of tweak it a bit, kind of put some terrain around it. Yeah, I use Steam Cloud. I did use it once because my competition builds, so like my Halloween build and stuff, when I was on a timeline, I used a resource world, and then yeah, it worked just fine because I have Steam Cloud turned on. It's just a different file save location, but it was super easy, like really, really easy just to load it in. Only thing you gotta make sure of is it's not trying to overwrite an existing world, so like just be sure to make backups before you try something like that. I would hate for any of you to lose any of your progress or stuff, but yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, so maybe like that. That looks kind of cool. And then I want to do... You can just take the single block and just sort of come out a little bit more with it. Let's see. Just to kind of add a little bit of interest there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe something like that. Had no idea that was a thing. Yeah. It's really helpful. Hey, Kirito, how's it going? Welcome. Alright, so now on these stairs, though, I'm gonna try to use this, the decay tool. Because I just, like, how would that look for, like... Doesn't mess with the animation or nothing, which is really cool. But, like, it makes it kind of look like, oh, there's a little, it's a little sharp, maybe, in some of these areas. But, like, it doesn't mess with your stair animation at all. Just kind of makes it look like some crumbling stone coming off the foundation. That, I don't know. I just love this decay tool. It's so freaking cool. And all the blocks kind of give different textures, like completely different textures. Like, how does it work on the well blocks, for example? Yeah, it's way more subtle, which is really interesting. So there's just a little bit of something, but it's like really jagged on this temple stones block. It kind of depends, which is really cool. Revan, how's it going? Got to your stream. Thanks for the build videos. Welcome, welcome. One thing you have resource castle build in the sky. Oh, yeah. Still have the whole map for building. Yeah. Yeah, resources worlds are amazing. I'll do some more of, try to do some of that. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of cool. How the bridge kind of comes out there. I don't know. I don't want to go too overboard with it, but I think every now and then, just to give it like an old temple feel, it's definitely what I want to go for. Alright, so let's see. Let's just put some little pathways in here. I'll do that. Drop a link in the Discord. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Harbinger. And for any of you watching who would like to join the Discord, I have a link in the description for that. We passed 500 members a bit ago, and it's just a fun place to share your builds or chat about things. I try to check it to answer questions or just engage with you all when I'm not streaming. It's a fun spot. Alright, maybe there. Yeah, something like that. Just getting a little section to get up through the carpenter area. I kinda, if I decayed those bottom sections, I kinda need to decay this top step maybe too. Maybe something like that. I love how I can like remove this if I don't want it. Like that looks a little sharp, maybe that one looks a little jagged. There, that's perfect. This is so cool. Sure, welcome. Love your videos, been watching some recently. Awesome, awesome. Glad you like them. The table idea for the bridge is genius. Screamed all over the house when I did that. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. Why don't we do that in real life, right? Yeah. Love to see a greenhouse build. Yeah, that now we can tilt the windows and everything. Definitely. I would love to do something like that. I was thinking, like, down here could be a cool spot for that. Maybe in this area, because it's by the farm and stuff. If I could kind of flatten out a bit of an area down here to do a greenhouse build. I was thinking that would be a good spot for it. We get kind of the sun there. The western sun. They have their directions all backwards. Like, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east. It's a backwards world. I mean, it's been consumed by the Shroud. What can I say? I guess the world just started turning the opposite direction. Inspired you through the videos. Oh, I'm so glad. So glad. Something that's fun is messing with the planter tables. Ooh. Put them on walls and ceilings now. That is kind of cool. Actually, yeah. Could do like, yeah, some sort of a weird mossy ceiling or whatever with them. That could be interesting. Definitely. Alright, so let's see here. I want to do... Where's the entrance of the blacksmith build going to be? That's going to be right here. So I'm going to do a little bit of planning right here. I'm going to... Alright, let's see here. If this is going to be the entrance for that, I want to maybe come out with this guy. And then destroy... Yeah, I think I am going to destroy these bottom sections. Just trying to make everything connected in today's stream, I guess. Not really any plan, but... Best content creator for Enshrouded. Thanks for inspiring us. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I love building games like these, so you can be assured I will not be getting bored of Enshrouded anytime soon. And I'm looking forward to other building games that'll maybe be coming out in the future. Got my eye on Under a Rock and Light No Fire. Those are kind of the two big ones that I'm really anticipating and looking forward to. So, yeah. I don't know. Any other games that you guys have your eye on? I think I'm always looking for new ones, new ideas and stuff. All right, I need to mow some grass over here. There we go. Yeah, this game is crazy addictive, isn't it? It definitely is. That's like why I take breaks and stuff, you know. If I were to try to put out build videos like weekly or something, that'd be way too much for me. Hey, let's put a tomato here. It popped into my hotbar for a reason. We're gonna plant it there. Got Light No Fire on your wish list? Yeah. I'm excited for it. I mean, the hype for it's crazy, you know. Obviously, any game could end up flopping or whatever, but I think they'll learn a lot from No Man's Sky, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. Concept of, like, just a massive world to build in and create and travel and adventure. It's like, I don't think it's going to be like an MMO, but you could host, like, a big server for it, I bet. It'd be really cool. Yeah, Under a Rock will not have terraforming like Enshrouded. Yeah. Yep. I've been following it for like the past 2 to 3 years. But yeah, it's taking a long time in development. The devs are kind of like perfectionists and stuff, so I think it's gonna be really nice. But it's just not, yeah, it's gonna be a ways off. But the building itself looks really cool, and being able to share blueprints with players, I think that's really cool with Under a Rock. That whole concept and the like happy island tropical vibe. Kind of looking forward to that. Want to see where I am on the map? Yeah, we're just on the little forest village. The tree right below the Blackmire Spire there. Neutron Shrouded. Any way to have unlimited resources? Yeah, we were just talking about that a little in the beginning of the stream. Yeah, being able to have a resource world. There's some resources and resource worlds in the Enshrouded Discord. Some people have posted links to them. And yeah, they're really helpful. You can check them out there. Tropical vibe, yeah, is what you fell for immediately. Yeah, that's kind of what I liked about Under a Rock. That's kind of the unique twist of it. And the creature AI and stuff, all the pets and things we could tame. Yeah. Did they fix No Man's Sky enough that $60 is actually worth it yet? I think so. A lot of people are saying that it's been really good. They're kind of showing off their new engine and some of the concepts for Light No Fire in No Man's Sky. But yeah, they're really trying hard to keep updating it and stuff, which is cool. Oh, Voyagers of Nera, Blind Descent, Lost Skies. Yeah. Watching for along with Light No Fire and Under Rock. Nice. I've heard of a few of those. Hey, Shadow Dragon, welcome. Yeah, those sound cool. We'll have to look at some of that stuff. Alright, so let's see. This looks good here. I think now I want to... Let's see. I'm kind of thinking just like a really... like stony pathway kind of coming up here. I like the little thing that I did with the wood here, but it's a little more formal, and I want this to be a little bit more like, it's really cliffy, and I kind of like the stone look of the cliffy surround. I don't know, something like that. Posted the map link in the Discord. Doesn't have the most recent stuff yet, their mountain stuff. Oh, nice. Awesome. Am I building something like a temple ruin right now? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. This is the forest village that I'm doing. So I've got like the big tree house and other things, but this section of it, I'm thinking will be a little more ruined on the outskirts. So this will turn into like a full house and stuff. This is actually going to be the carpenter's workshop. But yeah, I'm kind of going for like a ruined landscape vibe here, which could be cool. Putting me on the TV to keep you company while you're working from home. Nice. Nice. Well, I'm not going to jinx it yet, but hopefully YouTube and all of that's running smooth today. Because it's had issues before, that's for sure. But I, again, tried to change a few settings. I'm streaming on a different browser today, so we'll see. We'll see if YouTube stops crashing. But hopefully it's running smooth so far. This is not the tree I built. Yeah, this is, well, this is, like, I did some customization, so, you know, for the branch that I did the treehouse on, actually it's a little easier to see up from where the tavern is. But for the branch that I did the treehouse on, I built that branch, but the rest of the tree was already here. So I'm kind of customizing it, but yeah, this is just one of the big blackmire trees. And we got the treehouse up there and everything. So we'll kind of customize it as I go along. But I do want to build my own big tree from scratch someday. That would be so cool. Do like a big windy, gnarly tree. I'll share some tips with you that I was messing around with today here soon as well regarding that. But so far it's running good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear. Where do I get the inspiration for my builds? Honestly, a lot of just like imagining things that I would have loved like in real life, or like if I could, you know, go back to my childhood, you know, I don't know if any of you played with Legos or built forts or, you know, stuff that I would imagine and like to do. And I'm like, all right, I think this would be really cool in Enshrouded, you know, like kind of going as fantasy as possible so that it's like not exactly real, which keeps it really interesting for me to keep doing the builds, you know, fantasy houses with mossy roofs and Hobbit holes and big trees and, you know, stuff along those lines. I feel like for big projects, they keep me interested because it's not really based off of like a real thing to where I'd get like bored if I just tried to replicate real stuff all the time or do like just a standard house. It's nice to do that, but like I don't know. I kind of just go like, all right, what's something fantasy and could be really cool to explore? What would I like exploring? Then I kind of come up with ideas around that. But yeah, roofs can be a little tricky. They can be a little tricky. I feel like I don't anymore, but I remember the first time I logged on building them. They have a way better system now, and with first-person building mode, it's way easier. But yeah. Yeah, build one of those trees, something you saw in a kid's coloring book. Oh, definitely. I have, yeah, I used to love, like, the picture books and stuff as a kid. I remember, like, some of the picture books had these really cool little trees or root houses or other things in them. Yeah, I remember a lot of that. I remember a lot of that stuff. Yeah, the whole build series. I'm putting all these Forest Village streams and videos in a playlist, so you can watch them in order if you'd like. Never caught a stream before? Well, welcome. Hope you're enjoying it and having a good day. I hope they'll add different angles for roof pieces. We can obviously make our own, like, you know, right now I just do it with the blocks, kind of like I did for the barn or the treehouse or other things, you know, which I'm fine to keep doing, as long as I kind of cover it with terrain and makes it look smooth. But yeah, to do like a little bit of a rounded roof or the pointier roof for the treehouse, I'm all right with that because like I'm used to Minecraft where everything's blocky, so I'm always happy to have 4 times the detail in Enshrouded, even if it's a little blocky looking. Like I'm fine with that. It's just a style. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they'll add like a steeper roof blueprints and stuff. Could be kind of nice. Yeah, the grass between the stones is what you why you love the game. Yeah, totally. A lot of cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, use any block as a roof. Oh, totally. Just found the channel today. Builds are great. Oh, welcome. Hobbits came in and everything was different. Yeah, there's a lot of fun, lore and movies and everything that can inspire lots of cool builds and stuff. But yeah, as I look down at this, I'm liking how this is coming along so far for the path and stuff. Let's see, I'm gonna destroy that so that we can kind of take out that. Let's see, what about maybe putting stairs there? That could work. We can go into first person mode. Oops. There we go. Maybe that. And then that right there. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. And then I kind of need to put, like... I have to mow the grass down here again. Yeah, the character models in this game are technically hobbits. Yeah, we are kind of small. We are pretty small. Alright, so how do I... Let's see. I gotta figure out where I'm trying to snap on the map here. I think... Ooh, I gotta bring some of this terrain up just a little bit higher, I think. So, let's see here. Let me put a blueprint up here just to know about where I'm at. And... Okay, so snapping by 2 of those bottom blocks. Alright. Sorry, this isn't making much sense right now. I'm just trying to raise a bit of terrain over here. Just want to get rid of the bottom row here. And I want to fill this in with dirt or grass or something. Do I have... Yeah, I've got some dirt. Okay. There we go. Oops. You're not quite there. Yeah. This'll work. Alright. So then that way this can kind of come up to here. And also go down in this direction. And I can use, let's see here. Maybe a few of these guys to kind of block out on here. Yeah, I don't know. Because I want to come this way with a staircase. Lori, how's it going? Welcome. Sapphira, welcome. Hope you all are doing good. Alright. Let's go with that, and maybe destroy these a bit. Something that I can walk up, and maybe these I could even continue like into the wall. Make this, I don't know. We're literally just free-forming it right now with the way the terrain is shaped. I'm gonna try to be a little less perfect on the whole village thing here. Alright. Maybe like that, and then maybe a little, oops. Maybe I could do like a little block over here and blend this down into the ground. This could be cool. Maybe there. A few blocks here. Yeah, this looks nice. Fill that in a little bit more. This one I didn't want quite there. Alright. And I will need just one more little piece kind of in here. There it is. And I'll go sleep so you guys can see a little better. You're not too late, Lori. We pretty much just started. Not too long ago. Well, I guess not just started. 49 minutes ago. Time flies when I'm building, but I'll probably be on at least for another hour. I don't want to keep... I want to try to not keep going too long. Sometimes I can get completely caught in building mode. And, because it's so much fun. And, some of my streams, man, I'll go, like, 3 or 4 hours. And, like, at least I want to try not to go over 3. Then my voice starts hurting, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have gone that long. Even though I get so much done, but, you know. It's all good. That isn't a problem, huh, right, Timber? Yeah, yeah. It's always so much fun to keep creating and building and stuff. But if my voice ain't feeling so good right now, I probably don't want to push it too much today. Yeah, the Vuka Temple block. That's what this is. It's really nice. I like for the Forest Village. I'm kind of using blocks that have the green, mossy color scheme to them. So for the foundations and the stone and stuff, I'm using this Vuka Temple stones. For a lot of the columns, I'm using the well blocks because they're green and they also have sort of this elven feel to them. Yeah, it's nice. Have no problem watching me for 3 or 4 hours. Oh, I know you guys probably don't. I know you guys probably don't. Which I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. But I'd have a problem with my voice if I keep making a habit of going that long. I gotta get like streamer voice lessons or something. I just found out that that's like a thing to try to train your voice to be able to talk for longer periods of time. And I do singing and stuff, but I do notice that if I'm not like paying attention or whatever, my voice can get a bit scratchy or like high pitched or things by the end of a stream, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably not so good to do a lot of. But yeah, there actually is training for that. Yep. I'm like, maybe I need to hire a voice lessons teacher and go at it from the concept of streaming rather than I don't know, trying to make my voice last a little longer. That'd be funny, and also probably pretty useful. Some people just naturally can kind of do it more. My voice tends to strain pretty quick, but, you know, kind of depends. Yeah, definitely want to drink water, exactly. And, like, today I know my throat's already, like, you know, because I'm a bit under the weather, but I've got my licorice root tea. And, man, that stuff's amazing. Feels so good on my throat. Yeah, wife says, built, you're built for streaming because you never stop talking. Well, there you go, Timber. You know, that's there's the compliment. It's like, all right, let's start streaming. All right, this is looking kind of cool, and especially as I start decaying some of this, I think this is gonna be about what I'm going for here. I want some of the dirt, or actually maybe just some rock. Let's see here. So maybe like this, go on there. I don't know. And then maybe some rocks. Oh, that was a well block. No, I want the terrain. There we go. Okay. Getting used to rotating through all the pieces in every different game. One positive thing, I guess. Right. Right. Alright. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. That'll work. Even this path looks kind of cool. And as I get some more, let's see. Get some more grass and stuff on the side of it to fill in where we kind of destroyed it before. This looks pretty neat. I like that. Exactly, anything can become a strength. That is true. And now we gotta destroy. Alright. Yeah, look at this. Kind of like makes the path look all rocky and even like blends it in with the terrain on the outside. Look at that. This is like my favorite tool now for the Forest Village. I didn't realize the capabilities of it. And I was like, oh. And then I was like showing Crimson how it worked the other day. And by showing him, I was like, wait a minute. I never am like, I'm not using this right. So, alright. I kind of don't want to know if I want to be in first person for this one. I think I want a bigger one here, because this whole side I just want to be kind of destroyed. There we go, and then the middle can kind of be like a little more formal. Yeah, this is cool. I like that. And then maybe get my single block and come out a little more in here because I'm struggling to climb up the stairs there. There we go, that's a little smoother. That'll work. And then, let's see, do a little bit more destroying on the edges there. Yeah, perfect. I also love that in first-person mode they got rid of the hammer showing, so you don't see the hammer anymore. You can literally just walk around in first-person mode and there's nothing obstructing your view, which is super nice. It's perfect for like photos or anything like that. There's just nothing in the way anymore, which is really great. I like that they did that in their little patch. So there we go. There's our little rustic temple steps to get up to the blacksmith area. Guess that'll work for now, right? Yeah, I hadn't noticed the hammer thing. Yeah, it was a little weird being like floating in the middle there. I get that that's how a lot of first-person games do it. They kind of just have the tools and whatever just floating, but I don't know. I'm not as big a fan of that, and I like that they fixed that a little bit. Kind of looks like Minecraft, except you don't see your arm or anything there, which is nice. Simon, how's it going? Yeah, I'm back streaming again for a bit today. It's been a bit. I've also been putting a lot of time into trying to post on my other personal channel. I am working on my studio tour video right now. I'll post a little thing in the community tab here when I get that posted, because I know some of you might be interested. But yeah, I've been putting a lot of time into trying to post over there again, because I'd love to kind of gear that channel around just more vlog style stuff, or helping content creators grow, or sharing tips about some of that and whatnot. So we'll see where it goes. But I'm like, I'm gonna commit to that a little more this year, because I kind of let it die off. And then I can still keep streaming and doing builds and everything on this channel, but I'm waiting for new games to release and everything, so I'm like, yeah, if I've got more time, I want to keep doing this YouTube thing. I kind of want to mix up some of these steps with the... Oh, that's a lot of blocks. There we go. With some of the normal stones. That would look nice. Alright, and then maybe some of the Vuka stones here around the tree. That looks cool. Miss me? Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been like 10 days. Guess not a long time, but I suppose about 10 days since I did the mountain cabin build video, so it's good to be back on. Alright, maybe some of these guys here. Let's see. Now I just kind of need to destroy a lot of the random path pieces in here. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be really cool. I like this this format here of kind of the old rocky cliff that's falling apart, but that's how you can get up here. This is the blacksmith. This is going to be the blacksmith, Simon. Yep. This little outline here, and then the outline down there is the carpenter area. What I'm doing today, I mean, I didn't really have a plan for today's stream, but what I decided to do is just continue like a path to get up here. So this area of the carpenter is going to be all open, so you can like walk through this area, and then a little path that goes off this way, and then some like rustic stairs that kind of come down here up into the blacksmith, and then it'll split off this way to follow along the cliffside here and go like behind a waterfall to get off to this area of the village. And then wind up the hill and basically go up to the tavern there. But yeah, I thought it'd be nice to sort of start connecting everything together. It helps me visualize things a little more when I do that, so hope you guys don't mind seeing lots of path building on the streams. That's looking good. Alright. Now I just need the decay tool over here, and see if I can kind of mix up these little rock edges here. This just looks so good, man. I absolutely love this tool. Yeah, look at that. Alright, that's cool. Sounds cool. Yeah, yeah. I think it'll be a nice plan of action here to do. Let's see. I want more blocks and stuff. I think I'll maybe come in with the granite path a little bit in here as well. Get some of that terrain material. Do I have any granite road blocks? I'm gonna go check. So I feel like maybe I did. Yeah, the landscape really brings it together. Oh wait, can the yaks now get upstairs? I guess they can. Nice. Well, maybe they're improving animal navigation. Alright, I wanted, yeah, some road blocks. No, I could go make some, but if I've got some lying around, that would be nice. I'm gonna bring some foliage into my inventory and some moss as well. Ooh, and some ivy. Yeah, I gotta bring all the foresty stuff back in. We're getting out of mountain cabin mode and back into forest village mode, so I guess I gotta change out on my my fluffy cosmetic set too. There we go. Let's get those. Yeah, the flintstone for the roads. Yeah, definitely. I was doing some of that on the roads below. I just didn't have it in my inventory, so I was being lazy. Let's see. While I'm over here, though, let's grab a bunch of that. Because, yeah, that looks very nice. Okay. You just leave this door open, but... my opinion, what's my favorite game to build and craft in? Honestly, Enshrouded right now. It's always between Enshrouded and Valheim, but with the new updates and stuff, and with what Enshrouded has planned on their roadmap, it's Enshrouded right now. I really like it. For the fantasy building feel, it's just there's a lot of stuff you can do. Nubin Pro, welcome, and thanks for the Twitch sub. Langley Love, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, thinking like some of the granite here. Let's try a little bit of this. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. Oops, there we go. Just a little bit of the terrain right there. And then I can kind of come a little more, but that's correct. Awesome, awesome. Well, welcome. I appreciate it. There we go. A little bit of granite there. That looks nice. And then yeah, the flintstone block. That looks really great mixed in with some of the paths here. I did a lot of that on the lower level there. Oops. There it is. Okay. Yeah, then we kind of come out this way. I think some foliage along the side here would look really cool. So I'm actually going to use like the rock blueprint and then scroll to the foliage because it kind of looks a little, you know, a little bit like bushes or whatever. Could hide this area in just, I don't know, makes it look kind of cool. Or maybe that one, I'll go, let's see, kind of facing out a little bit more. Let's try that. That looks nice, yeah. Yeah, you can definitely, you can hide the HUD. Mm-hmm. Is there a photo mode in Enshrouded? Yeah, for thumbnails, well, before we could go into first person, I would just zoom out far, take the photo, but yeah. You can hide the HUD there and then go into like first person now because the tools no longer show. You've got a nice, nice photo. That's how I'm doing it right now. Oh, wrong account. Oh, it's Christy. Welcome, Christy. Not letting you switch right now. Uh-oh. You've got an account called Nubin Pro. What kind of tips are you sharing there, Christy? How do I... Oh, the bush. Yeah. Just missed it, Simon. I'm just using the foliage there. The foliage with the rock blueprint for those bushes. Here, I'll put another one. Down here. along that. Well, this is kind of a cool spot to look out over the water. So maybe, where's a good spot for another bush? Maybe right here. Let's put a bush right here. Go back to showing this. So I'm just using this rock blueprint with the foliage there. Well, actually, no, that kind of blocks the door because that's going to be the front door, so I don't really know where to put a bush. A little tiny one right there. Obviously, I could plant the bushes, which is mostly what I'll be doing, but, you know. Oh, it's where you're playing games with your kid. Nice. Sounds fun. Kind of want to decay this little chunk on the side here as well. Alright, yeah, that looks better. Didn't know you could make those? Yeah, the terrain, the foliage terrain is really nice in many ways. If I was creating leaves for a tree, I would be using these. And stuff like that. What I also figured out that I was gonna tell you guys, because a bunch of you were curious earlier when I was mentioning building my own tree, is that I figured out you can plant things at an angle as well. So like if I wanted to plant this tomato plant, for example, oh, hang on, let me go into first person and go somewhere where you guys can see it a little easier. Alright. So like what I can do is rotate it in any direction. So I could plant this thing completely sideways for the tomato plant there. And if I go into first person, I don't think it's going to complain. Yeah, it just says repot. So I can plant it sideways, which is going to be how I will try to create the leaves on a big tree if I build one from scratch. Because unfortunately, we can't plant the little saplings that are on the trees. Like, I hate that. I so badly want to be able to plant those little leaves for the VUCA trees. But for now, I'll be using the foliage and then trying to plant, like, big plants, but plant them sideways to try to fluff out some leaves, if I can. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Coming up with some little ideas. Yeah, could plant a tree sideways for a bridge? Absolutely. Yeah. Can make hanging plants? Did I do some hanging plants over here? I think I did. Yeah. Just use the potted plant and then a little chain to hang it from the ceiling there. Can do a lot of interesting little things. I don't think we'll be able to plant these VUCA trees. There's no way we're planting these. These are all terrain and stuff, so yeah, this wouldn't really work. I'd love to be able to plant like the big blackmire trees, because we also don't have a seedling for these guys, the really big twisty trees with the vines on them, because these are really cool. Yeah, upside down tomato plants. Yeah, technically I think you could. Should we try it? We could try it. It needs to be in dirt. I think as long as the block is dirt, I can try to do this. Hang on. So let's just plant, or let's just place like a terrain thing of dirt in the sky. Just go there. Can I plant a tomato plant on the bottom of that? Oh yeah, you can build in a tree, absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're doing for the forest village. I've got a big tree house up in there. It's a lot of fun. So if I rotate it, let's try. Looks like I can. There's my. Oh no, I can't. Darn. Is that because? What about if I did farm soil? So that didn't work. But if I do farm soil, I wonder. Because maybe it's registering as like stone for the terrain material down there. I'm not really sure. That would be really cool if I could, though. Man, I'd love to do that. Oh, cool. I've got some more granite roadblocks in there. Yay. And more flintstone. Ooh, goody. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some farm soil and try hanging a plant upside down, or like planting it upside down. Because I need to try to figure out ways to do leaves on trees. The best thing I had figured out a long time ago This was back way before the Blackmire biome was an update and stuff, so we didn't even have bark. So I used farm soil to build myself a tree. And that was this big guy over here. Where I did a willow tree, and I used flower soil to dangle down for the little willow branches. But yeah, if I could plant things upside down, that would just be a lot nicer for this kind of a thing. For the leaves. Thanks for the sub. Fire does always go up. Yep, you can flip it around. Yep. Yeah, I really liked, but see, I don't like the render distance in Enshrouded. I know I've always complained about that, how things just glitch out as you back away. Like for my leaves on this tree to show, see? They just like glitch out as soon as I back away from them. I wish that was not a thing. But just gotta deal with that. And if I did my own tree someday, I would probably love to do some plantings hanging upside down. I think that would look really good. Found the game? Yeah, it's Enshrouded. It's Enshrouded. Yeah, I've got the big tree here. Do I have some farm soil that I could try to test out a plant hanging upside down from? Probably, yeah, I could go out on one of the branches up here. Hang on. Let's go in here and then up here. I think one of the doors had a branch over it. Let's see here. This one maybe? I don't even remember this build much. Yeah, this one works. So if I go, if I plant this one, rotate it upside down, and put it there, is it gonna disappear? Ah, it disappeared. Alright, so yeah, you can't plant a plant upside down, unfortunately. Cool thought. At least as of now, at least my testing, yeah, you can't plant a plant upside down. Let's check if the one that I planted sideways is still growing, though, because maybe you can do them sideways at least, but... Oh, that's too bad. I thought that would be cool if they could go upside down. Yeah, what I really wish is that we could place all of the little, those little, like, leaf blocks. Or not the leaf blocks, but the little twiggy, like... Oh, I gotta go up close to one for you guys to see it. Is my sideways tomato plant down here still potted? Where did I put it? It was up here. Yeah, it's still working. Yeah, so you can plant them sideways. But you just can't plant them upside down. Oh, totally. I could put potted plants upside down and phase them into the branch so you can't see the pot. Yeah, I could. Because some of the newer potted plants were actually pretty big from the new update and stuff. Some of them had some nice foliage in there. That would be cool. Yeah, some of the VUCA stuff, like, let me go back up to here so I can kind of glide down. But I put this on the, like, upvote page. I hope they'll allow it someday. Because we can't plant plantings on the bark either. We actually have to use the farm soil or dirt to plant things on. Let me take care of these guys. Come on, Wolverine. Get out of here. Oh yeah, these guys can shoot lightning now. Alright. There we go. Tibor, thanks for the gifted membership. Appreciate you. Get some of these bees. Alright. Just get this little guy over here. Oh, maybe he's not interested. Okay. Yeah, using the ivy, I could totally use the ivy. Can't put it on a roof, though. Ivy can only go on a floor or on a wall. Which is interesting. But yeah, I really wish we could plant these. This is what I'm talking about. These little, like, the leaves. Because we can clearly chop them down. Like, they're clearly an entity. They give us wood and stuff, but we need to be able to plant those. Because I would totally use those for a big tree, but I can't, even if they made it so we could just plant them on the bark here, the bark material. But yeah, I would love those. That would be a game changer for building a tree. Your gifted membership, still paying it forward. Oh, awesome. Glad you're enjoying the stream, and thanks for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, it would be nice if we could do that. Yeah. So that's kind of what I was, thinking, is like if I could somehow plant those, or just do like other trees or other things that I plant them sideways, I could probably make things work. It would just be a little tricky. But we'll see, you never know. You never know what kind of stuff they'll add between now and a water biome and things, and I'm not going to start the project of building a giant tree just yet. That would be later, like I was saying. I think if they added a water biome, I think it'd be really cool to build a little fantasy island in the middle of the water that has a big tree and a little fishing village and stuff. That'd be a cool build. Alright, so we've got this kind of being built over here. If I can, let's see. I want to try to do another little path kind of going up the cliffside. Yeah, I can plant the tree slanted, exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking, at least for now. Yeah, more control over how tall trees grow, that would be really nice. I'd love to be able to plant some to be able to stay a little smaller. I mean, it's nice that they gave us these little red ones and some of the littler Revelwood ones, because these are really nice. Something like this would actually make for a really good leaf on a tree. To be able to plant something like that sideways, you could do a red, like, elven tree with red leaves or something in the fall. That'd be really cool. Yeah, definitely ready for the water. Yeah, I'm excited for that. What are my hopes for Light No Fire? Yeah. I would, allow me to do the game, yeah. I can't wait for Light No Fire. Yeah, it's probably one of the top on my wish list right now. It's awesome. Yeah, water block would be awesome. Exactly. I hope they allow us to place it in our bases, not just have it like as a lake or something in a water biome. I bet they will. I bet they will be able to allow it. I don't think many people would be happy if we couldn't bring water to our base. Yeah. Yeah, these red trees, like if they had this but in a green version, that could work. They kind of have them with the small Revelwood ones, but, you know, there's, yeah, there's things that I wish we could do, or like, oh, I wonder, yeah, I could probably plant these hazelnut trees, though. Like, these are perfect. They're kind of a bigger bush that could work for some leaves. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out if I built a big tree. It's all about just getting creative. Big trees even look cool without any leaves at all, you know, just like a big dead-looking tree. It's just cool to put some leaves and foliage and stuff, and we have so many cool blocks and ways of doing it now. But yeah, we've got the wood fence corner. Yep. Oh, get the waterfall sound. That would be sweet. That would be really sweet. Hyrule Reaper, thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Time to create a cozy village. Oh, thanks, guys. Welcome. Alright. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head in this direction. And, let's see. The easiest way, honestly, to do this is just to take the blueprints. Let's do the flint block, maybe, since we really like that one. And, oops. Maybe not there. There we go. I'm not even going to worry about it really being to the grid, but we're just going to go path off in this direction and start going behind this cliff here. Huge fan on YouTube, so wanted to send some love your way. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I think you can plant hazelnut trees. I'd like to say you can. If we can't, it's like every tree I want to be able to plant, we can't plant. Yeah, the waterfall would be freaking sweet. If I could, you know, turn this ice into water, and then be able to actually have a waterfall sound with the new water biome or whatever if that comes out. But, you know, that'd be awesome. Thanks, Huntedero, for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. But yeah, let's check in the seedlings if the hazelnut tree. I thought we could. Let's see, Revelwood greenleaf. That's kind of what I was thinking too, but you know, I don't know really how that looks. Let's see here. Yeah, the conifer trees, pumpkins. What can we plant? The nettle is what I like for leaves because it's just green. It's a really small plant though. And the berry bush is nice. A shrub, yeah. And I don't have the recipe on here anyway. Ah, I guess we can't. I thought we could plant the hazelnut trees. Maybe we can't yet. Interesting. Just use your prime so. Oh, thanks. Awesome. Hunter Hayes. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Love saving them for smaller creators who also appreciate them. Well, I definitely appreciate you. I love the support from you guys. Y'all are awesome. Even if you just subscribe or view, like the stream so more people can see it. I enjoy creating, and I enjoy when other people are inspired by my ideas for the building games and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's got such a great community around games like this. And I want to keep doing it when I can. So I'm kind of thinking a little path that goes like, yeah, behind the waterfall here. That would be sweet. That'd be really cool. We'll fill it in with some something later here. Let's maybe bring a little bit of the Vuka stones into it. I don't know. Let's try that. Yeah, the big tree is in Blackmire. Yeah, these big ones. Do I have a vid of a complete base tour? Oh, would I do it? Yeah, absolutely. Enrico, I would, when this base is done, which is probably gonna be a long time, because, you know, I haven't done a lot on it. So I've got the individual build videos for it, like the treehouse and stuff, but yeah. Once I get it more complete, I'd love to do a big, tour of the forest village when it's done. And do that as a video, yeah. I do hope to do that. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Be able to kind of walk along the cliffside here and then have, like, imagine like a waterfall going over this path. This would be sweet. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I don't think I'm going to really continue it up that much. I think I'm just going to, oops. I don't want that one there. Oops. Keep putting it just the wrong spot. There we go. I was thinking of kind of climbing up the hill, but I think I'll keep it pretty low profile here. And just wrap around to tie into the hill over here, and this is where we can wind up with it to kind of come up into the tavern. Yeah, because this looks pretty cool. Like a little lookout over the lake down there. I think I'm going to leave it like that. And then obviously we're going to tie this all into the rock here. And for that, let's see. Let's go to the terrain and go to the rocks. Move the blueprint all the way up and just start to, like, I don't know, we can start to fill in around here a little bit. Just to sort of make it look like the path is has a little bit of structure. Yeah, this will be nice. Just started watching the Enshrouded. Oh, playlist is so cool. Thanks for making the videos. Keep up the hard work. Oh, I'm so glad you're liking it. Yeah, I've got the playlist for the Forest Village, for the playthrough. Definitely love Enshrouded on this channel. Oh yeah, smooth polished flintstone block. That could be cool. Yeah, it does take a bit to grind all the materials. I was mentioning it earlier in the stream, though. As soon as I run out, I'm going to start using resource worlds for builds like this. It's just a lot easier, and there's some good ones out there to be able to make resource, you know, gathering and stuff just way easier to be able to reload them in a world. Kind of like the little vines hanging down. I may try to even do something like that on the path itself, like on the edge or something. Because I can, oops. Kind of like hang some foliage off the edges of the path. That could look really cool, actually. Right there. Yeah, I'd like that. Why not make a shelf of rock to walk on behind the waterfall? Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Hi from Spain. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I wish you could give us God mode in Enshrouded. Yeah, to be able to have like a creative mode. That'd be nice. And I'm sure they will at some point. It's a pretty wanted thing, so. Yeah, Kirita, this is gonna be the little path behind the waterfall eventually. So we're kind of tying it into the cliffside here as like a little ledge. Waterfall is gonna go over this. And then it's kind of going to wind over to this hillside here. A cat is chasing my block. Oh, that's funny. I've got a cat that does that too. We've got like a big TV over at my dad's house. He's got a bunch of cats. And when I go to visit him, he's got this one that's just this rambunctious little guy. And every time we'll do like a little game or something, he's just jumping and swatting at all the characters on the TV the whole time. It's kind of cute. It's like, he ain't coming in my house though, because he like scratched up the TV pretty good. Creative mode planned for 2026 with 1.0 console release according to the roadmap. Do they? I didn't see that. Did they have a creative mode planned on the roadmap? Possible to do a video while I visit a resource world so you can understand how they work and the oh yeah, sure. I can do that. Since you're interested in that right now, I'd be happy to. I think I have one already downloaded from when I was doing my Halloween build earlier. This could be kind of cool. I don't know. I'll mess around with this a little more. Yeah, I could show you how it looks essentially. Four-legged Tara's decided to play today. Yeah, she wanted lab time. Yeah, kitties are funny little creatures. Cute and snuggly and rambunctious and crazy and all of it at once. Oh, is it at the very bottom of the roadmap? I know it's coming to consoles. Yeah. No way. In tiny print? Hang on, I gotta check this out. Hold up. Hopefully by alt-tabbing out of the stream, it's not gonna mess anything up. Alright, I'm going on Steam. Sorry, you guys. You'll see the game. I could switch to my Steam here in a second. Where is major update Pact to the Flame? Okay, here's the roadmap. It's so hard for you guys to see, though. It's like tiny little print. You're not going to be able to see it on Twitch, maybe on YouTube because the resolution's a little better. Whatever. You can see it a little bit on here, on YouTube at least. In tiny. All right, 1.0 release is planned for spring 2026. This will include console launch along with creative mode and more user-generated content features. Oh, I missed that too. Oh, thanks. That's amazing. Oops. Let's see here. Game. Okay. Yeah, I totally missed that. Oh, is you guys see the game capture okay? It got a little flickery when I switched out of the Steam mode here. Hang on. At least on my screen it did. Hopefully you guys can see it okay. Yeah, it was flickery. Okay, is it smoother now? I don't know what happened. I guess OBS had a little funkiness. Like my game wasn't flickering, but it was in OBS, and I was like, "Oh, hopefully you guys aren't." Okay, now it's good. Okay, cool, cool, awesome. All right, I'm glad it's back to normal. Yeah, I totally missed that though. I'm stoked to have a creative mode. That's awesome. I totally passed by that. So yeah, spring of 2026. So like a year from now, I could wait that long to do a big, massive dream base. I could wait that long. I don't really want to wait that long, but yeah, I'm thinking before I build like my own massive tree or just do like some really big end game level 4 dream fantasy base like on an island in the water biome or who knows what. I think I will probably most likely end up waiting till 1.0. I have lots of projects in the meantime. I've got this whole thing to work on and a lot of other practice and biomes to check out and, you know, stuff like that. So I'll probably be waiting for 1.0 before really going all out because these bases, like, they take, you know, hundreds of hours to try to do. And there's just infinite detail you can keep adding in Enshrouded. Yeah, there's probably going to be a lot more stuff added by them. Yeah, absolutely. Because that's what I've noticed, like, starting this tree village, when did I actually start this tree village? It was probably, no, it was like at least 6 months ago. And they've just added so much stuff since then to where I probably, like, would change a few things about it or, you know, things like that. So I'm definitely, you know, it's fun to kind of get used to all the pieces with this base. But then eventually if 1.0 came out, I was like, all right, this is what I've got to work with. I'm just going to go crazy and do a really awesome base. I would love to do something like that. Hey, Hellcat, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, the game's great. The devs are great. Absolutely. The game might have ruined you for a lot of other survival games. Yeah, it's totally fine for me at least. It's like I'd rather, let's see, can I kind of destroy some of these? I don't know. Use this little guy to make this look a little more dilapidated on the edge here. There we go. Yeah, I'm always happy to like spend lots of time in one. If I had too many games, I'd get too distracted and like, you know, Light No Fire and Under a Rock and other games are coming out eventually, so I'm bound to be doing some stuff for them. So it's like, if I'm not doing other games right now, I'm just going to keep working on this forest village here because it's a lot of fun and I definitely love Enshrouded. I'll get rid of these side ones. There we go. How's that looking from down here? That looks cool. I like that. And then yeah, I can kind of come out with some stone there. Yeah, the decay tool, it's awesome. Yeah, I hope your book's going well, Hellcat. Yeah. The build's going pretty good. Finally visited the honor hall for the first time. Noticed my name there. Yeah. Didn't really recognize any other people, though. Yeah, that was the winners for the Halloween build contest. I think that's a cool idea to do like an honor hall because it's a similar concept to like a Hollow Halls dungeon as like a separate instance. So they can always expand it as time goes on, which leads me to believe they'll be having lots more build contests and other fun things planned for the future in Enshrouded, which is kind of cool. Not as fast as you'd like, but coming together. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, with creative ventures and stuff, sometimes it just takes a while. Do I have like, oh, that's funny. Every time when I'm placing the stone, it's like dirt and rock is falling down on me. I never really noticed that until now. It's like, that's kind of realistic. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, something like this, how I can kind of just bring the cliff out to the path. And eventually, like I said, the waterfall will kind of go over it, but... Yeah, there's a lot of unused space on the map, yeah. They've got a lot of, you know, what I'm thinking the water biome is going to be about right here. That's just my, that's what I think. Between the Albany Summits and Blackmire, because this is just, would be such a good spot for it to, like, start in here and then spill out over here. To, like, have, like, an inland shore and a big lake between the mountains and the forest. I think that'd be sweet if they put it right here. Be my favorite spot for a base location, too. The cat is attacking the debris. That's funny. Yeah, but yeah, I think would be a water biome. But yeah, they've got all of, like, they've got a lot of area. A lot. And they tend to have, like, they still have a border on the map. So, like, oops, I can't really zoom out of the map any farther here. You can see they still have, like, a border around it. It's about that big. But even if we were to continue that all the way up to the top here, even if we said, like, that's the edge of the map about right here, that's a lot of space. And they're not just limited to this map. They could choose to make the map bigger if they wanted to. But given that 1.0 is planned for spring, I think a water biome is probably their next plan, and beyond that, I don't know, honestly, if they'll add any more. Maybe they'll do, like, little quality of life or content updates in the future after 1.0, but I don't know if we'll be seeing other biomes beyond a water biome. That I'm not sure of, but, yeah, I guess we'll see. The decayed bone block, unfortunately, doesn't look very good. Yeah, Joe, I tried that with Crimson the other day, because he's building, like, a little crypt or something. Maybe I'll do a stream with him soon, and, show you guys what he's building. He said I could at some point, because, he's doing, like, a cool, tower tree thing in the middle of, like a cliff right next to the shroud. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I was showing him around with the decay tool and the vines and stuff the other day, and he wanted to try it on the bone blocks, and he was like, yeah, it didn't really work on the bone blocks, but it works on the blocks surrounding the bone blocks to kind of decay it into them, which was really cool. Yeah, exactly. It's not given that these boundaries are final on the map. Exactly. Yeah. I think it would be kind of cool, Joe, yeah, if they had a lot of water on the backside of the map. I'm curious to see how they're gonna, like, work it into the lore, but I think it'd be really cool, because if that whole back was water, and they mentioned something on the roadmap about base raid islands, so I'm like, is that gonna be something in the water biome where there's, like, islands where base raids actually can happen and stuff, and you gotta, like, protect a base and survive, and are they going to have boat mechanics or swimming, or, I mean, I have no idea. But it's, like, that stuff could be really crazy cool to see how it comes out. Yeah, there's going to be a whole story. Oh yeah, what happened to the route, or the water? It's a big dam in the mountain. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've done all the lore and stuff, but I haven't, you know, there's a lot to remember in the lore there. I kind of like this little gap here. I think I'm just going to leave that, honestly. Destroy that, and then put some stone, like, underneath the path here. Well, that would make sense then. I think the water biome kind of being under where, oops, let's see. Alright, there it is. I think the water biome being between the mountains and Blackmire would probably be a good bet then, if they were to put it somewhere, if that's already kind of been part of the lore. That'd be cool though. Probably will mean new NPCs for us to rescue, yep. It's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like this tree village is going to be my my main base where I can have room for all that stuff, and then maybe someday I'll do like my big dream base, I don't know, but there's always so many ideas. Alright, now that we've kind of got this cliff thing sorted out, I could show you guys the resource world concept if any of you wanted to know. Yeah, if you guys are still here interested in going to the resource world that I've used for, I did the one from DeLindsay Gaming in the Enshrouded Discord. And, That's how I did a lot of my competition builds and stuff, and I'll probably be using it after I run out of resources in this world as well, because it's useful. Here and interested? Okay, okay. I'll use the summoning from world A on B and crafters there. I don't know. I think you have to do some of the quests again. Not positive, though. It's a good question. Yeah, this is a cool little path. I love the little suspended bridge feel over here along the rock. That's really cool. Man, this game just, it gives me some ideas, has so much cool stuff. Alright, yeah, you guys want to see the resource world thing. So this one is from Delindsey Gaming. And I think Harbinger put a link in my Discord somewhere for it. I could try to remember to do a link for it, but it's in the Enshrouded Discord. You'll see it in there. I've just been messing around in this world as well with some ideas and things because it's all the resources, but he basically created this, where is it? It's over here. He created like a level 4 flame altar and put a bunch of chests in here with everything you would need. So like I've got, you know, there's all the fences, or prison fences. Like this is tombs. The resources do not respawn in this world. You have to reload the world. You have to refresh the world file for them to regenerate. So that's how we do it. We kind of build, refresh the world file. One in the Discord is different, yeah. So there's a lot of them. A lot of people have done resource worlds. I'm showing you this one. This is what I have right now. But he basically just has all these chests with stuff, and like, I think, where is it? If we head down here, this is the, like, you know, there's all the roof blocks. So you could just bring some materials over if you wanted them. There's a bunch of castle wall blocks. Yeah, so you could bring materials over if you wanted them for your building. And then just refresh the world file, essentially. But that's how it works. So it's just this big, and then he's also, I think this is like a armory thing. What does he have in here? Yeah, wands, like all the, you know, so you could come here and probably like get all the max gear for your character too if you just wanted to do a world of building. So yeah, he shared this base in a world file for Enshrouded. And if Delindsey, if you're seeing this, hopefully you don't mind if I'm showing it and shouting you out here. But yeah, it's awesome. Awesome that he did this. There's a lot of other people that have done similar things to this as well. Like, you know, you can get all our furniture stuff in here. And then, you know, say I took a bunch of stuff, I could just return to the menu, go back into my world, and it would be in my inventory. So, you know, it's not creative mode by any means, but it's cool. Go back into the weapons room, you can get down and go to the resources as well. Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't really know fully how it is, but Bulk Resource World version 5.1. Oh, nice. Yeah. He's been updating it pretty fast with the new updates then. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. So that's what I used for my Halloween build, for example. Because that one, it was the competition build, and I was on a time crunch. I was like, I can't go farm all the resources for this. I gotta get it done because I had like a busy schedule for those couple of weeks as well. So for this one, I just used the resource world, which made it a lot quicker to build the Halloween haunted church. And with this one, man, I gotta, like, this would be so cool to do a village like this, like a big haunted village with like a big castle with a maze and creepy rooms, and I don't know, it'd be crazy. But this would be a cool one as well to do like some decay on with the decay tool. That's kind of the look I was going for, but... Oh, it's up to date with the latest patch. Nice. Oh, sweet. Well, that's good to know. So yeah, that's how you do it, and you can find the download for that in the Discord there. Eventually, maybe I'll create my own resource world based on like my own layout, just so it's like easier to navigate. But heck, if they're doing a creative mode in 2026, I'll probably just wait for that, to be honest. I just add the world file with no issues. Yeah, the cloud goes to a different folder. I think it's in like, yeah, user Steam and then user data and then like some numbered folder. I think he's got instructions in there, but yeah, do backups beforehand just to be sure. But yeah, I had no issues because it's a different world file than my main world, so it didn't try to overwrite anything or be weird with anything, which was good. But yeah, definitely do backups. That would be smart. Alright, this is definitely looking cool. I'm pretty happy with how this little cliffside bridge is turning out. Not really bridge, but career till you gotta go. Have fun. Oh, nice. Well, I guess not nice that you gotta go, but hopefully you're doing something fun. Or maybe it's evening to where you are, but thanks for stopping by. Be amazing. We'll love to see a Halloween build if you get the game by then. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think it would be neat to do a whole village like that. Some like big haunted, because the build style of that was pretty cool. But yeah. I never had to turn my Wi-Fi off before I did the world. I don't know, Harbinger. Yeah, I was able to just drag it in the folder, and it was there. It was as simple as that, and I have my Steam clouds on. There's probably all kinds of ways that people tell you to do it, but as long as you just refresh the folder, quit out of Steam. I think a lot of people don't realize that you actually have to quit out of Steam to relaunch Steam, like in the task manager, because it's 32-bit. Steam will always be running until you actually quit out of it in the task manager. And you have to do that in order to refresh the world file. So I think like the turning the Wi-Fi off is just, I don't know, maybe it's a more fail-safe method for people that don't know about that as much, but yeah, you don't have to, but you do have to make sure you refresh things and actually restart Steam fully and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Also quit out of in the tray as well. Yeah, you can. Or just restart your computer. That'll usually do it if you don't have Steam enabled as a startup app or whatever. Gotta go as well. Hope to see you next live stream again. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you joining. Yeah, I won't be going for a crazy amount longer. But it's been a lot of fun. Going live again. Yeah, this is a cool spot. It's like we've got some of the sun from the sunset. Building on that side of the tree is going to be nice. That's going to give a really pretty view out there. So I'm kind of hoping to build another branch. So how I have that tree house on this side of the tree, I want to build another branch coming out on this side of the tree to like look out over the sunset and build maybe the hunter's house or something up there. That'd be really cool. Because this is a cool spot in the tree village with a nice view over there. Well, we now have a much better way of getting navigating around the world. At the blacksmith hut, I gotta touch up these little paths a little bit more. Let's do some of this, and let me just destroy a few of those guys. Auto force updates on the cloud, then set all kinds of yeah. It can be a little a little janky, and the Enshrouded save system is also just, it's not the best. Like none of the files are named anything that would make sense, you know, like they yeah, it's a little wonky. So you gotta like, you know, every time I do it, it's like I have to like re-watch how to try to do it without messing anything up, because I don't do it enough to like memorize their save system. I got pretty used to Valheim's, but Valheim's is a lot easier. Oops. Looks like, did I There it is, okay. Need a couple there. Yeah, this is looking a little better. I just wanted to clean this up a bit on the path here. All right. I'm breaking it up a little more over in this area as well. Yeah. This is perfect. Then you kind of come around here, get up to the blacksmith area. This is a really cool spot up here, actually. I feel like this blacksmith spot, it's like kind of cozy because it's like underneath the tavern. But yeah, it's got a nice view of the lake and stuff. As I get a little waterfall there, that'd be really nice. I think that'd be cool. Someone was mentioning too, I think we were trying to figure out how to do like a water wheel in Enshrouded. With using, like, now that we can rotate windows in all directions and stuff, I could pretty easily make a water wheel. Or like, you know, like a fake little water wheel. But if I did a little river coming out here, I was thinking maybe, yeah, the waterfall would go about right where I'm standing here. So I could do a waterfall and then a little water wheel over it as if it's like, you know, to grind the flour for the tavern or something. Which could be kind of cool. Yeah, it would go about right there, would be where the waterfall is going. Which is perfect. You kind of just walk behind it right here. Yeah, exactly, a mill. It'd be nice. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. We'll put a bunch of rocks kind of over this spot, but this is about where the waterfall is going to go. And then it'll fall down over the path right here, which I think is a good spot. I'll replace some of these little edges here. This is gonna be cool. Yeah, I'll be doing the ice for the water. I mean, I have no idea when they'll be releasing the water biome. If that's this year, you never know, but I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly when they'll be doing that, but for now I'm doing it with ice, and then if they do release the water and allow us to place it in our bases and stuff, then yeah, I'll replace this ice, put some water on top of it, and do that. But it'll be something similar to this little waterfall that we did over here, which I just did with the ice, and it looks nice. It'll go over the path. Yeah, the path will be behind the waterfall, exactly. So I'll be bringing the rock on the hillside there. It'll come out a little bit farther so that it kind of goes over the pathway to almost disguise the pathway a bit, which I think would look really cool. Especially if it was real water. And then I could put even some little caves and little, like, maybe a little campfire seating area off the path into the cliff here. Oh, that would just be so cool. I'd love that. Alright, now it's getting nighttime. Yeah, the lighting's so much nicer now. So glad that they came out with the patches to fix all of that. Cause yeah, it got a little messy. A bit of glitches and stuff from the last update.
Hello.
Hey, they fixed the villager quest too. I just realized that. We no longer have... I was reminded because I came in and Fenrig is by his bed. He didn't despawn. Yay! Oh, that's good. So I don't have the quest in the top of my screen that's infinitely never complete. Wonder if they'll have fish pets in the water biome? I don't know. I really don't know. That'd be interesting. I've ever thought about making a dwarven cliffside house. I've thought about it. I'd love to do something like that in the mountains eventually, but we'll see. There's too many ideas in Enshrouded. Gotta stick with certain ones at a time, and and just kind of go for it. But it's like the forest village right now. We'll implement a lot of that, but yeah, like a little doorway maybe even in here to like an ancient underground temple. It'd be really cool to sort of do a lot of that. Yeah, as for like a path up here, this would be interesting, but I think I could try to make something work. Let's see. Let's put one of these pieces over here. Something like that, and maybe use the decay tool on it. Oh yeah, go up to the mountains and build airborne. That would be awesome. Yeah. I could always give up sleeping and do all the building then, right? Sleeping's overrated. Who needs that? Stay up all night, stream 24/7, and just build. Wish my body could handle it, but sadly, that would be rough. I suppose there's a good reason for that. Alright, now I want to get this way and do some decay. There we go. Oh, look at that. Man, that looks so good. I love the decay tool. It's like, it's so camouflaged now. It doesn't look blocky anymore. It looks like a nice rounded path there. Like, look at that. It's so cool. Oh, man. Yeah, I love that. When you were younger, you could go 72 hours without a problem. Man. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I know. That crazy thing called sleep. Now what I want to do is get a stairway over here, so let's see here. Yeah, I think this will work for a stairway. I just want to try to outline something over here. This is like perfect. It's even to the grid and stuff over here, which is nice. Back when you were my age. Hey, even at my age, I don't want to stay up for that long. I mean, maybe if I really had to, but I like my sleep now. I do. They don't give us a mending tool, do they? I think, yeah, for places like Woodridge. Where could we go and test that? Because I actually been wanting to test that really badly. Where's a location that's kind of dilapidated on the map? Because you can undo the decay tool and bring it back to normal. So if I could do that on an existing old structure, that would be really cool. And I'd love to try that out. We could totally go visit an old structure and see if that works. I've been tempted to try it out. Is it true that you can turn off weapon degradation? Yes, you can. You can. If you go into the difficulty and then you can go down, where is it? Weapon durability. You can turn that off if you want. Yeah, make fixing up that old church a lot easier. Yeah, yeah. I think that'd be cool to try. We should try it. I don't know, like, what structure off the top of my head could we try to renovate? I don't know. That has, like, older blocks and stuff. I don't remember a good spot at the moment off the top of my head. This is kind of a cool pathway. Let's roll with that. That's clearly, that'll clearly work well. Yeah, I just never, like, I never memorize where a lot of stuff... Well, I know where a lot of stuff is on the map, but... we could try to find something. I just don't know where something is that would be pretty degraded. Old Ruinous starting area of the game. Oh yeah, I think there was. Just finished watching the winter cabin build. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. I kind of head up in this direction now. Yeah, and then go up there. Long keep? Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's just go over there then and try it out. I don't want to just like, let's see, let's put a bunch of these temple stones down here. Alright, that's cool. It's really cool looking. We can put this into the cliff as well over here. Maybe even, yeah, with some of the other blocks. Okay, I'll deal with that soon. Let's go to Long Keep and try that. You liked the cabin too, Hellcat? Yeah, that was a fun build. I wanted to try the icicle roof thing and all of that, so I was like, haven't done a build in the mountains yet. That was fun. Can't build a lake yet. You can build it with ice, but we don't have water in the game, so I've just done mine with ice. Winter cabin is your favorite build yet? Yeah, yeah. That was a really that's one of my favorites too. I really liked how it turned out. So here's some dilapidated walls. If I place, let's see, where's like a good spot to try this? Maybe here? This is kind of a dilapidated section, I guess, of wall. This definitely is. Alright, let's do a flame altar like somewhere over here. If I place this down, I just want to try that, because that'd be really cool, actually. Not enough free space. Oh, let us place it right there. So if I take my decay tool and, hang on. It's maybe a little hard for you guys to see with the sun, but, oh, look at that. We can restore it, even if it's a existing structure. Oh, cool. Yeah, I wanted to try that, actually. Thanks for reminding me. Look at that. No more oh, this is so cool. So, as the devs would say, if Steve accidentally threw a bomb at your base, you could restore it with the anti-decay tool. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, so we can completely, yeah. Oh, this is amazing. Alright, I gotta go get some bombs now, and we gotta do some more testing here. Like, just to see, like, how this would work, but... Oh, that is so cool. I love that you can just undo it, even on old structures and existing stuff. It's not like it has to register that you've done it or not done it before. That's really cool. Alright. Oops, I'm, first person. There we go. Totally gonna abuse that tonight. Yeah, yeah. It's such a cool thing. Like, all right, so explosive powder ball net. Let's just bring a few of these over. And delete this out of here. Maybe this one. I feel like they'll do more damage than the others. Let's try this. Been working on underground something, hoping you can stream it soon. Oh, cool. I look forward to seeing what you're up to. That sounds awesome. Yeah, this is such a cool feature. I didn't know that we could... That was what I was figuring out with Crimson the other day. I was like, wait, we can restore stuff that we decayed if we accidentally put it in the wrong spot? Like, yeah, we can. But like, okay, what is... Whoa, okay, that does a lot of damage. Holy. Way more than I was expecting. Alright, hang on. Let's go to just, something smaller. That also does a lot of damage, because this block doesn't have a lot of health. So if I... Let's see. If I take, like, my Vuka stone, for example, and let's, like, build a big wall over here. Just for testing purposes. So that's some blueprints there. And if I take a powder ball and decide to... Whoa. It's kind of crazy. Kind of break it up a bit in the middle. Vuka block has a lot of health, that's for sure. Man, compared to that other one, holy. That's insane. Is that texture actually kind of permanent from the decayed? No, it's not super permanent, it just kind of like does more viney textures on it. Yeah, if I wanted to like patch that up, I could easily just fix it right up. There we go. Nothing's broken anymore. That's so cool. So we can, yeah. If you accidentally, especially on wood, this was one of my big things, is like on if I had a wooden texture, I don't have any wood blocks in my inventory. But yeah, sometimes like you destroy wood and then it gives that jaggedy texture, and even if you replace it, it's like it still gives the jaggedy texture around all of it, and it's just so nice that we can now, yeah, that we can now just restore any old building. Be able to take all that back to normal. That is so cool. All right. How do you get the skull blocks? I think those are in the hidden tomb. Yeah, they are. They are right down here, right below the Springland Spire. All right, well, that is officially like my, and then I think even if we hit Y, okay, hitting Y undoes the decay tool action, so we'd still have to like manually break these, but, well, that's really cool. I'm glad we tried that. Yeah, the architectural healer, right? I'm glad we tried that. That's cool, because I knew it could redo, you know, my own damage. I didn't know it could redo all of this existing damage, that's amazing. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, that makes restoring old structures or existing structures piece of cake now. I mean, because it's honestly, it's things like that that I have no idea if or when they're going to add it to the game. So I feel like waiting for 1.0 is always nice for, you just know, like, now there's a lot of new options, and I always get so blown away with each update that they do, all the new things that we can do. It's kind of crazy. Alright, let's try get this a little more fleshed out here. I just want like some arbitrary blocks to be placed on the hillside there, just to really tie in the dilapidated feel there. Alright, maybe there. That looks good. Yeah, I wish we could do unlimited flames. Yeah. I think with the way the worlds save is, maybe you could. I don't know how much laggier it would get though. I think that might be the only limitation, because they're actively saving everything that's in the flame altar. I feel like it would work though, to give us you know, infinite altars, or at least a lot more. But they gave us 2 with the mountain biome, so if they give us 2 more with a water biome and, you know, so on, I'd be happy with that. But yeah, I do often have to destroy my old bases to try to do new ones. Sorry for being a turbo distractor. No, not at all. Totally fine. Yeah, I might end up with 3 FPS like in Satisfactory. I don't know. With how their build system is, you know, because it's not Unreal Engine, like their render distance already really sucks, and a lot of other things about the game when it comes to like rendering and performance, they're just not top notch. So I'm not sure. If they change their engine, because it's their engine, they could, in theory, change it around to make that all work. And I would love to see them do that. So it's, you know, all depends. How's it going? Me, welcome. Yeah, the VUCA block, man, this is insane. The health on this is crazy. That'd be interesting to, there's probably already a video out there, but to try to do like a test on each block to see how the durability changes between each one and what's the strongest block, because we're gonna need to know this stuff if they're gonna come out with base rate islands. That will come in handy to know how that all works. Alright, I just want to, like, decay. Alright. How does this look? Oh, look at that. That's really cool. And then, yeah, I can kind of fork off of it to bring it into other pathways and stuff. But that looks really nice, being off of the cliffy rock here. That's super cool. What are the specs on my PC? I have the, well, I guess just the main specs, 4090 and Intel 13900K. That's the processor and the graphics card, which is kind of all that matters when it comes to gaming. I guess some RAM, but I only have 64 gigs, which is plenty for everything I need. What about RAM? Yeah, 64 gigs. Man, now the 5090s came out. I'm not getting one of them till a while, though. I like to build something and then wait for a long time until it like physically no longer works for what I need it to do. Then I'll go and just upgrade it to the next latest thing. What am I trying to build? This is a path. This is a path right now that's going up to where I'm going to be having a tavern, which is up here. So it'll eventually go behind a waterfall and stuff, but yeah, kind of just doing pathing to connect a lot of the builds that I've been doing right now. And that's what this is all. Yeah, Australia's biggest games I've got my eye on are Light No Fire and Under a Rock. Those are my top two right now. There's probably a few others. I don't know. I could try to check my wish list a little bit, but... Your 16 gigabytes doesn't work well with this game? I don't think it's RAM then, because my tablet has 16 gigs and it runs this game really smooth. So it might not, it might be something else then, or if the RAM on your computer is really old or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, my tablet's got 16 and it's buttery smooth. It's really easy performance with that, so... You play on a laptop 3080? Oh yeah, that would probably run pretty smooth. Yeah, Crimson plays on, he just got a 4090 laptop. He's been loving that. I've got the desktop because I just prefer it for all my powerhousey stuff for other things. Music editing, video editing, stuff like that. But yeah, laptops and tablets and stuff, definitely more portable options. You have 8 gigabytes and it runs, but you have to do things. Yeah, that's probably more what I would guess. If you had 8 gig, that'd probably be on the side of like Enshrouded would maybe run, but you'd be, you know, you'd have to lower the settings and stuff, obviously. And I have to do that like for my 16 gigabytes as well, because the graphics card on my laptop is just a 3050 laptop GPU. And it runs Enshrouded fine, but yeah, I do have to lower the settings. I can't play it like all max quality like I can on the desktop. That's for sure. Son is on the 4090 Founders Edition on a gaming CPU. When you play together, nice, nice. Yeah, that thing's it's a beast. Yep. Long time lurker, how's it going? Sorry, you may have chatted a while ago. Sometimes I don't get around to reading all the chat, so sorry about that for those of you that do chat, but I try to read it when I can. And I always appreciate seeing it, even if I can't get around to replying to everyone. Dad gets the Herman Miller gaming chair. I need one of those. This little guy is like one of them freebies from an office somewhere. It's nice. It's all leather and stuff, but it's not like the most comfortable. And man, if I do long sessions, it's good to have a good gaming chair. Yeah, Herman Miller, Steelcase. Those are some good brands. Oh, I caught your comment immediately. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm like looking at YouTube chat, Twitch chat. Well, hope you're doing well, and welcome to the stream. Buy your chair from an antique store. Hey, that was my first chair too. I bought it for $5 as a kid. I think I was in middle school. Bought my first desk chair. It was $5 at an antique shop, and it was really falling apart. It was an old wooden chair. I sanded that thing down and refinished it, and that was my desk chair for like the next 3 or 4 years. And then I just bit the bullet and got something cheap from Amazon, and now my dad works for a tech company, and his office, they moved locations, so I got to snag some of these nice leather chairs, which from the conference room, so that was nice. I was like, hey, that's a lot better than the one on Amazon. Still doesn't beat a Steelcase or Herman Miller, though, that's for sure. Yeah, speaking of the setup, if any of you are interested in the setup that I have and my specs and other things, I'll just go ahead and post a link. Oops, hang on here. I'll post a link in the chat on YouTube here. This is my personal channel, and I am doing all the videos, getting around to editing them for my setup and building my new desk, building speaker stands, a monitor shelf, some tools that I need for that, and I'm currently working on a setup tour video because I finally finished all of it. So it's kind of perfect timing if you guys are asking or wondering about it. So yeah, check out that channel if you're interested in that. Future content there will mainly be kind of like vlogs or just more personal style content, not the gaming stuff that I plan to do. Also some videos talking about YouTube as a small creator and other things like that. So yeah, if any of that interests you or whatever, then be sure to check that out. I'm trying to grow it again. I kind of grew that channel based on automotive content a long time ago, and I didn't build the right following. I had no idea what I was doing, and yeah, I did that channel like 8 years ago now. That's when I started it, and I had no idea how YouTube worked or any of that, so I'm like, you know what? I think I want to revive it, post some more stuff that I might not post on the gaming channel, but I could post the channel in Twitch chat. Yeah. Ben, Chiselchip and Slayer of Orcs, Builder of Hobbit Holes, and World shall know your name. Oh, Aurelius, you with the big names there. Saw the desk build. Yeah, it was a fun build. I'm loving it. Working at it now, it's awesome. Let's see. I will post the link in Twitch chat here. Hang on. I think I can copy link address. Let's just see. Every now and then when I like Alt-Tab out of certain things, it does the flickery thing for the game. All right, there it is in Twitch chat. You guys can check it out if you'd like. I'm a Freemason. All right. Just dropped a follow. I've been watching Enshrouded playthroughs. Started playing the game today after having the game. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Yeah, it's such a fun game. So many great adventures. I can't say enough good stuff about this game. It's awesome. What I'm loving the most here about this decay tool is the anti-blockiness. I'm just going to call it the anti-blocky decay tool. Because like the way it rounds out an edge like this makes it look like, it just makes it look so much more natural. Without it, this build just would not look the same. But yeah, now we've got officially kind of more of a path coming up to the tavern. I'm not sure how I want to tie it into the tavern yet, but it officially goes there. So that's what we did on today's stream. We got this path up to what will become the blacksmith hut. And then we got this one going down here into the carpenter hut. And then coming down here across the bridge. So we're kind of tying things together now. This is looking good. I like how stealthy that path looks. It's not too crazy, but it all works. We can just easily walk through all of it now. Which, yeah, it means the villagers will have a good time walking it as well. You can have 12 level 4 flame altars in total. Yeah, that's the, as of, or wait, is it 10? It's 10. 10 altars, yeah. So level 4 altar is big, so like, this is all within a level 4 altar for my tree base here. So like, I've got the barn, I've got the, like, gardens and, you know, hobbit holes and stuff down here. I've got a house in the tree, and it's a big boundary. But you can do 10 of those at the current time of the update. They'll probably be adding more later. The altar is your fast travel point. It's also the boundary you can build in. So yeah, like if I want to go fast travel to the flame altar. So you can fast travel anywhere on the map. It's like portals and stuff. It's nice. I haven't tried grounded yet. I've thought about it though. It's nice. Out of all my builds, which is my favorite one? Ooh, that's a good question. It's hard to say right now. Out of my big builds, this one for sure. So far, the Forest Village project. Out of my small builds, though, I'd probably say the little mountain cabin that I did. I just really like how it turned out. Yeah, you can grab from the storage without going to the chest. Yep, exactly. Any blue chest or magic chest within a flame altar is you can access it without having to get into your chest and put it in your inventory, which is nice. I haven't played grounded. Nope. Yeah, the building's nice in that game. Maybe I'll try it out at some point. Maybe I'll have to give it a go. Yeah, this is the mountain cabin. You guys have probably seen this one on YouTube, but yeah, this one I posted 10 days ago. Of course, the lighting is all like bad right now for me to show it to you. But yeah, I like this one as a small build. I just really like how it turned out with the little icicles hanging from the roof, and it's really cozy. I like the way it is inside and the lighting at night and stuff for this one. It's one of my favorites. This one's just in a level 1 flame altar, so it's very small. But yeah, did some fun kitchen ideas here, and yeah, with the rotation, having a door at 45-degree angles and stuff, did some fun stuff for this build. And upstairs we've just got the, we did some of the decorating streams for this one, so yeah, nice big window there looking out at the mountains. Master bedroom, master bath over here. This was a fun build to do. I would totally use this same block palette again if I were to do like a mountain village or something, but yeah, I like it. I think it turned out well. It's one of my favorite small ones. Gotta give it a shot. Okay, maybe I will try grounded out at some point, but you like the starter house that I built near the Braylon Bridge? Yeah. That was a lot of fun too. Again, I'd probably do that starter house again because that was easy and went up pretty quick, had plenty of room for what I needed. Oh, ground is the whole reason you got to make content. Yeah, I remember you doing a lot of that timber. Yeah, I might try it at some point. I know another one of my friends, Smitty Survival, I don't know if some of you might know him. He does a lot of Valheim, but he did a lot of grounded too when he got started. Yeah, it's a cool game. Looks really cool. I haven't played it, so I can't say that for sure, but I know it's rated well and seems nice, so maybe we'll give it a try sometime. We'll have to see. Depending. Because sometimes it's fun to have new games to mix up the pace a little from Enshrouded. Even though I love this game so much, it's like I'm not done with it. Not yet, but every now and then, yeah, it's fun. It's very cool. Trust me on this. Okay. We'll have to try it at some point. Nope. This is not beer. This is licorice root tea. Feeling a little under the weather, so it's really good for my throat and other stuff, but I felt like making some tea before the stream. Yeah, I don't drink beer. Yeah, root beer. I do like root beer. That's nice. There it is. There's the night lighting here. Love how cozy it is up here in the mountains. It just looks super cool. Got a lot of survival crafting games are really fun. Survival craft games are your favorite genre of game? Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Survival, adventure, crafting, building, it's all a lot of fun. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I had a lot of fun on today's stream. I will try to, yeah, I'll wrap it up. Close to 2.5 hours for today. That feels pretty good. But I do hope to keep going live, you know, around once a week if I can. Even, you know, in between build videos and stuff, because, you know, even just this little mountain cabin took me like over a month to try to do between the planning and when I actually had time to try to build it and everything. They take a while, but I do hope to keep getting stuff out when I can and keep doing some builds like this on the stream, just messing around in the forest village and chatting with you guys because it's a lot of fun and I know a lot of you guys enjoy it. So yeah, keep staying tuned. Join the Discord if you'd like to be over there, share your builds, all that good stuff. I've got links in the description for that. And yeah, as I said, I'm doing the videos on my other channel as well of my setup tour pretty soon. So stay tuned for that if you'd like. Thanks to all the new folks who joined today as well. Saw a lot of new people who made it to the stream. So I appreciate you all joining. Yeah, you got the notification on time. Thanks for having us. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, thank you all for coming in today. That was a lot of fun. It looks like YouTube went smooth today. No crashes or nothing like that. So I'm really happy about that. I'm streaming just on Google Chrome today. I'm like, hey, you know, it's YouTube. Streaming on Google Chrome might be the way to do it. I don't know. So I'm glad about that. But yeah, thank you all for joining, and I will see you next time. All right.